What it do, what it do, what it do, what it do? This your boy Ricky Rodriguez with Let's Level Up Podcast, man. Another episode, man. Hey, this the first time this guy's on this on any podcast platform. You know what I'm saying? So when he up there, y'all gonna be like, yeah, he up there. You know what I'm saying? So hey man, let's give it up for my boy Uriel. You know what I'm saying? What's up, bro?
Thank you.
Good to have you here, man.
Appreciate the opportunity, man.
What's going on, man? Hey, let these folks know who you are, man. What you do, everything.
My name is Uriel UMC.
All right.
Born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia, from two immigrant parents from Rio Verde, San Luis Potosí, and Aguascalientes. Shout out to the people out there.
Shout out, man. That's nice.
Very blessed to be here, man. Thank you for the opportunity, for sure.
Thank you for stopping by, man. Thank you for stopping by. And so, you're into the Mexican corrido culture, or is it more that you do like you do that music? I know you do, but do you go out of that?
Man, like I love music in general, man. I grew up listening to everything, to be honest. I love the culture. Mexican culture is like, bro, amazing. I love old school stuff, man. I love that romantic stuff, those old corridos as well. But yeah, man, I do that right now.
Yeah, and if you don't mind me asking, how old are you, man?
I'm 24, man.
24, God damn, he leveling up, man. He leveling up in life. See, hey, you can start whenever. Anything is possible. All right. Now that's nice, man, that you're going forward, and I seen you do big things, man. You know, doing big shows. I seen you doing big things everywhere.
Thank you, man.
I see you do big shows in Mexico, big shows here in Atlanta. How long have you been doing it for?
I started young, man. I'll tell you everything.
Yeah, go ahead. Or
When
first, before we get into that, because I don't want to give it all up right away.
Okay.
So growing up, you say you from here, right?
Yes,
from Atlanta.
yes.
Okay, so you ain't never lived nowhere else. I know you visited places a bit.
When I was like 8 years old, 7 years old, I went to Mexico. I was there and like for like a year, bro. Like probably like a year.
Okay.
I went to school. Like we had it that we were gonna live there. I think my mom didn't want to come back. She wanted to stay there. And I went to school. I learned how to write, bro, how to read, and it helped me out with my career. I didn't know I was gonna use it because
With the Spanish.
I'm reading lyrics. I'm sometimes writing. Yeah.
Yeah, and how old were you at that time?
I was like 6 or 7.
6 or 7. Okay,
7.
so you picked up a little bit. Was it hard coming back because you had, because you knew more Spanish?
Man, I forgot how to like. It was like about a year, man, and I forgot how to speak English. Like,
Yeah.
but I still had it in the back of my mind.
Yeah, no, I had a similar story.
Yeah.
I went to pre-K and kindergarten, I think, in Mexico for a little bit of time. Same thing. When I came back, they flunked me. They flunked me in first grade.
Yeah.
Because
I
ain't know how to, I ain't know how to speak English, and I ain't really know how to write it. So, it was a parent decision thing. My mom was like, nah, just put him back because, so he could learn better. But nah, that's dope. So you lived over there, y'all came back, and how was it coming back? Did you adapt right away, or did it take some time?
Nah, man, because to me it was regular. It was a normal thing because I was little. I was getting used to like different people. Like I gotta see a different perspective of life. Like going to Mexico, living out there for a little bit.
Yeah.
I got to relate to the kids there. I know how they go to school. I know how they eat. It's a whole different ball game, like compared to American school, especially out here in Georgia. But I grew up everywhere, to be honest, man. I remember growing up here in Atlanta. Like I was raised in the South, in the South side. So I grew up with a lot of así como like raza mexicana or like morenos.
Yeah.
And I got to understand like how they
The culture.
act, the culture, how they talk. And then I also went like to like more like suburban places, like more Americano, like white kids.
Yeah.
I grew up with them. And I got a little bit of ideas, inspirations from different sides. But overall, like...
Yeah. No, that's dope.
Yeah.
No, that's dope. And how was your childhood growing up? Did you were both parents in the picture? Everything was good, or how was that? Yeah.
Yeah, I have my family, my parents. Like I said, I come from a immigrant household.
Yeah.
My parents, back then no tenían papeles, right?
Yeah.
And it was hard for them to like take us somewhere. Like we didn't really experience what I have little siblings now.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't really experience what they're experiencing right now because for them, they were scared to go out anywhere, man.
They ain't have that freedom. They, you know,
Yeah.
if you driving and you ain't got no license, you getting deported.
Yeah.
That freedom.
And plus, you didn't know back then without social media, there was like a risk and everything. Like we weren't sure how this place looked, or we didn't know much. So
Yeah.
I remember just growing up, and I was a shy kid, man. I was just like at the house chilling. I had my cousins out there, like my neighbors.
Yeah.
But overall, raised with 2 parents. I had my grandparents as well. They were also like my parents.
Yeah.
I see them. Overall, great.
No, that's dope.
Yeah,
That's
man.
dope, man. And how long have you been doing this music thing?
Man, all right. So I started in elementary school, bro.
Okay.
I was 8 years old. I remember like my parents listening to like Conjunto Primavera in the truck when we used to like deliver mattresses. They delivered mattresses back then. And we used to go to like the neighborhoods, the trailers and shit like that. We could cuss, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. I'm
Do
just being
whatever. Get your
transparent.
drink. Get your drink, man. Get your drink. Feel comfortable. You at home, man. Like I said before, we don't follow no goddamn rules on Let's Level Up podcast, man. You know what I'm saying?
I love it, man.
Just got to do it, man. You feel like
I love
we comfortable, man. You do what you got to do.
I grew up, bro, and then I'm like, let's see what my parents, I can make them proud, you know, some way. I just want to see them smile.
Yeah.
So I went in a band class, bro. They were offering in 4th grade, and I picked up the saxophone. The saxophone was the first thing I learned.
Okay.
The instrument.
In what grade?
4th.
4th grade. Okay.
I was like 8 or 10. I forget.
Yeah. So you
But,
started
yeah.
with instruments.
I started with instruments
first and singing.
definitely.
Okay, okay.
So I understood like the theory behind it, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't know if I was good or not, but to me, I can reciprocate like a sound,
Mm-hmm.
and that's easy for me. Like I can see what note it is, and I can play it like quick.
Yeah.
And supposedly it's a gift, but if you're out there and you want to try music and like they tell you, oh, no tienes oído, like you don't have the ear for it, I think it's all BS, you know?
Yeah.
Like you can train your ear, you can all by practice and skill,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like there's great NBA players, bro, that they make it look like it's easy, like it was a God-given gift, but to be honest, bro, all that work behind it, they don't see it, you know?
Yeah.
So anybody could do it. Anybody can do it.
Yeah,
But
definitely got to put in the work.
I grew up, and then I just picked up the saxophone from there. Just went on.
Just went
School,
on.
band.
You had talent shows
I
and
was
everything.
a nerd, bro.
Yeah, you had
I
talent
was a
shows
nerd.
and all that.
I didn't go out, man. I wasn't an athlete. Like I was in the back, like in the back seats. Bro. I was just like quiet. I had glasses on.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that kid, bro.
Yeah. I get
I
you.
didn't speak.
Yeah, I get you, man. I get you. You was in your own little world.
Yeah.
Nah, that's dope though. How you started the music, man. Any other instruments you play besides that nowadays?
So saxophone was my main instrument growing up, like middle school, high school. I was in marching band, bro, jazz band, concert. I learned how to read music, all of that. And then I remember this one artist, bro, Uriel Camacho. He came out with Te Metiste.
Yeah.
I was like, that song's nice as hell, man. I love Mexican music, right?
Yeah.
But it was a new genre coming out. Like, well, it wasn't like very new, but like it was coming up like to like the market over here in the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
It was Te Metiste, and it was the guitar, requinto, and the tuba. I was like, that's beautiful, man. I want to play like that. And I started playing guitar, bro. Actually,
You picked it up quick?
I picked it up quick, and then I like a lot of new artists from California were coming out with like different styles. And out here in Atlanta, when I started, well, I was picking that up, and I was just bringing it over here with some friends. Like I started with friends, man. We all started like let's just make a corrido group out here, right?
Yeah.
And porque like back then, like a couple years ago, bro, there wasn't really any. Now, like in 2024,
Yeah.
that's where we at right now.
There's a
right?
lot of people
Nah,
everywhere.
there's a lot. Like
Yeah.
it grew quick.
Yeah,
it grew
and that's nice, man.
And a lot of people from Uriel Camacho too, bro.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't know what that man did, bro.
Yeah. Him and even
Yeah.
Nata. Nata had a lot to do with it, you know, with
Lot
the
of
Peso
culture,
Plumas,
bro.
all them coming in. Like all that started popping off. And now I see everybody. And I love it, man, because everybody collaborating with everybody. And I love it, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man.
And somebody, you know, somebody's gonna pop from Atlanta big. Somebody's gonna pop from Atlanta. You know how they have the one from Cali, the one from Houston.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna pop from Atlanta. Nah, that's dope, man. That the culture, you know, it's getting bigger out here. It's growing, man. It's growing. So like before we get into everything, before we get into anything else, I'm gonna go ahead and promote these. This is Georgia Delicia. She got well, while we recording this 420, you know, So you know what it is. But she got some cupcakes. There's one for you, my man. She got some cupcakes here. Let's give it up for Georgia Delicias, man. She's my sister. You know, she got some good flying cupcakes. Go to her Instagram, GA Delicias. We're gonna put it right here, right there. Click there, and you're gonna see what she talking about. She dope with it. Let's give it up for her. But yeah, back to where we was going with, man. So have you ever, like, besides the music, have you ever had another job? You know, construction, restaurant, anything? Have you ever had a job, or do you currently have a job? You know, sacrifices you got to make.
Man, when I grew up, like, my parents, like I said, they deliver mattresses, but they also make the mattresses at the factory.
Okay.
And all I can remember was them working there, and they would used to take me because they couldn't afford like a babysitter or anything like that. So they would take me to the factory, but I would spend like the whole time after school there. And I remember I would just like sweep the floor and try to get like money from like the boss, and he would give me like $5, bro, and I would like sweep the whole week.
Yeah.
No, it was crazy, but I actually worked a little bit in that, not much, but and then
how old were you?
Man, I was little, bro.
Yeah, you
like,
was young. So
like
after
12.
school, you go there because you know daycare. Yeah, everything. It was too expensive for a babysitter.
Yeah, and then like I would also pick up jobs. Like I remember I did remodeling. I did a little bit of painting. Carrying the granite.
Yeah.
That's heavy, man.
Yeah, it's heavy, huh? Yeah,
super heavy, bro. And then you gotta be careful because if you break that, then it's all on.
It's a
you.
wrap.
Oh,
yeah, it's a wrap. Yeah, I know what you're saying, man.
And then like just basically like sales jobs, man.
Yeah. No, that's dope. And right now, are you currently or is just strictly music right now?
Right now, I'm going to school, bro.
School, okay.
I'm trying to finish, bro.
Where are you going to?
Kennesaw.
Okay, dope. And what you?
I'm studying business management.
Okay.
So I'm learning, bro. I had dropped out like twice already.
Oh, okay.
So this is like my third attempt at school, bro. The only reason I'm doing it, to be honest, bro, is to make my folks proud.
Yeah.
Because I know they talk about it all the time, man. I wish I would have went to school, this and that.
Yeah.
And they always see me like in a picture, I think in their head, like with a cap and gown, doing this. I'm just doing it for them, man. Because nobody from my family really's done it.
Yeah.
So I just want to break that and give example to my little siblings. But really, I love music, bro. I'm growing. It's like an in and out thing, bro. I can't really like fully complete it until like I'm done with that school stuff. But this year, hopefully.
Yeah, it's step by step. Shout out to your parents, man, for being strong in this country, man. Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it's difficult when you come from, you know, and they sacrificed everything over there, you know, to give us, you know, that this opportunity we got now. That's why we got to go hard, you know, especially if you first generation American out here, you know, go hard because they sacrificed a lot and they still sacrificing. You know what I'm saying? So no, that's dope, man. And how you like school? How's everything going there? It's a struggle, right?
It's a struggle, bro.
Yeah.
I don't really like it, to be honest, but I do learn some things on the way, bro. It's more about discipline.
Yeah.
Like people see it and they sometimes cuss me out. I got some friends telling me, "Oh, why you going to school? You can make money elsewhere." I know that's true, but I set myself this task to make my parents proud, and it's like a discipline thing, man. Like if I can get through this hard thing, I can get through other stuff, you know. And it's like I gave up like twice already, man, and I invested too much already. So might as well knock it out, bro. I dropped out in my senior year.
Okay.
Probably like a year ago and a half.
Yeah.
And then I've been trying to go back in slowly, bro, finishing it. But it's just like music calls me sometimes, and it's just telling me to like go towards it. But then I just I'm like, man, it's I got like two things, bro, two worlds right now. I'm trying to make them proud, but I'm trying to follow my dreams, you know?
No, I feel you. And
how just much, get out the way.
Yeah, how much longer you got on that?
I just got like four classes left now.
4 classes? Nah, you good. So
everybody,
give it up. Let's give it up to you. You got it, man. You got it. Once you do that, you know, you get that certificate, and you go hard with whatever you got going next. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, man.
That's dope. And in the music, man, in the music world, are you just strictly in the regional mexicano, or you plan on expanding out to other genres?
That's good that you asked me that, man, because people know me from regional mexicano, but like I grew up listening to jazz, concert, trap, so you know we from Atlanta out here, bro. reggaeton, urban music, bachata. We love everything, man. I love everything. I love classical stuff, man. I love like old school stuff, like things that have meaning, like sentimental value, bro. You listen to these songs that were like recorded 30 years ago, they still pop like they just came out, you know?
Yeah.
So my goal is to like do that. What I listen to, I want to make songs on that. Like I got some songs in indie. Like I got this one song called Te Enciendo una Luz.
Yeah.
And I wrote about this girl. It's like a little sad song, little you know,
Some romantic.
Yeah, some romantic. So I got that, but I also want to expand into like bossa nova, like some Brazilian stuff. I want to do some banda, whatever, trap.
That's dope. A little bit of everything.
Little bit of everything, man.
Nah, that's dope.
But right now I'm doing regional, but
yeah,
definitely it's gonna show up later.
nah, that's dope. And did you have anybody like musician wise in your family that you catched on, like what you doing now, or was it just it just popped out of nowhere? Your music, you know?
Yeah, not really, bro. I had my mom, like she would sing. Yeah. She would do segunda voz.
In the shower and everything. And at home, just cleaning up, everything, yeah.
Nah, she would play the bangers for real, bro. Like in the morning, I would be woken up by, you know, like these bangers. And
yeah, just like my mother. She'll play Bronco, Intocable, you know, Bronco. Duelo, all of them. Yeah, jamming out to all of that.
Afito Olivares, like cumbias. Like I would listen to all of that, bro. And what's the question, bro? I forgot. The question. Nah, you good, bro? You good? This, you see the whiskey kicking in. I just playing with you, bro, man. I got this.
Nah, you
I
good?
don't know, bro. I zone out a little bit.
Nah. You good? Musicians in the family, like, did you catch anything?
That's right. Yeah. So, my mom was the only one who basically sung. My grandma could sing, but not really, bro. I have some folks like. But I didn't grow up with them. I didn't really talk to them from Salinas, San Luis. They used to be in a mariachi, but I think I just grew up with it, like listening in the car and stuff like that.
Okay.
But basically, I zoned out a little bit, bro.
Yeah.
I used to skateboard, bro. I used to fall on my head, bro. Ice ring.
Yeah.
Ice skating, man.
Nah.
Yeah,
good.
Bro.
You good, my man. You good. And So the inspiration really came from that, from listening just to those old school tracks and saying, man, this dope. I like it.
Yeah.
That inspiration came from that, or did it come from somewhere else? Like when you first started the saxophone, did it come from that?
Definitely growing up with the music and seeing my parents play that, like I just wanted to make them proud, you know?
Yeah.
And then from there I fell in love with music, man. And that's all I wanted to do after that.
Yeah, no, that's
all I wanted to do.
That's dope, man, that you still keep on. Yeah, you got to keep pursuing your dream, man, and you young, so don't never give up, especially something you love, man, something you love. Some people tend to go, some people tend to give up because of the money. Don't let the money get in the way, man, because you love something, you love it, you doing it. Of course, we need money to survive.
Yeah.
But if you love it, keep going towards it, man. Eventually, the rewards will come right behind it. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot of time, a lot of sacrifice, a lot of hard work. A lot of people ain't gonna believe you. But you keep working hard, trust me, man. It's gonna come.
I'm a huge believer in God, man, and he always looking out for those people that really want it. Those people that discipline, that he sees you working for it, man. He's not just gonna let you starve. Like if you're giving it your 100%, for sure you're gonna see some results. Like it's just impossible, man. It's like the law of attraction, man. Like if you want it, if you in that same frequency, you're gonna receive it eventually, sooner or later. But like you said, like money's not gonna be there, but step by step, it's just one foot after the other. You're gonna eventually see some success. It's about being patient, persevering, and being smart with it. Taking advantage of every opportunity, but at the same time, like being 100% ready. Like you just can't be lazy and like wish for it. I know for sure. I could tell you that from experience. I have some great experiences, and I didn't capitalize on that. I want to talk about it, but
yeah, go ahead, do your thing.
So when I started UMC, like Uriel UMC,
and what does UMC stand for? Before you keep going,
initially it started for my full name, Uriel Martinez.
Okay.
Camacho.
Okay, now that sounds dope though.
Uriel Martinez Camacho, and I was like, man, that's a long ass name, so I'm gonna just put UMC. But then I got these two guys with me. We started on the band. Then Manuel y Carlos.
Okay, shout out to them. Shout out to them.
Guitar player and bass player.
They still with you?
My boys, down to earth, bro.
They in and out.
Real guys.
Yeah.
No,
they still
100%.
Okay, dope.
So now people ask me, what does UMC stand? Uriel, Manuel y Carlos.
Yeah.
That shit was like
that's
crazy,
dope.
bro.
Hey,
like
dope.
mind blowing.
Yeah, that's God right there.
Yeah. And shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out.
UMC,
that's dope.
Yeah. Initially, well, that and I didn't capitalize on some opportunities, bro. When we first started, we got the biggest opportunity, to be honest, in my career. We opened up for Grupo Firme in North Carolina, South Carolina, and that was like 3 months after getting together.
Okay.
Shout out to JSM for putting us on.
Shout out to you, man. And how long ago was that?
Man, that was 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
I think right in their prime, bro.
Okay.
Like 7,000-8,000 people in each show, and I was new to it, man. Like I didn't know. I knew my research, bro. I could have had a videographer. I could have did some marketing videos. TikTok was like blowing up. It was fresh, so they were putting out videos like basically to get people to come in the app. Yeah. They would make anybody like famous, pop. Any video would go viral at that time. Yeah. I didn't really think about that, man. I was going through my own stuff.
You learn as you go.
You learn as you go, and that's true, man. That's very true.
No, it's part of the game. That's how it is. And how was that experience?
For sure, man. It was amazing, bro. Like, you go up there, you can say anything, man. The crowd just freaking screams. You be like, "Tienes hambre?"
Yeah, that made you fall more in love to what you're doing.
¿Cómo están? Everybody gritan.
Yeah.
It was like, "Tienen sueño?" Everybody grita. Whatever you say, bro.
Whatever.
Like anything you say, bro. Like 8,000 people there.
Yeah.
They're not gonna be quiet. So it's a very great feeling. To be honest, I'm great for that opportunity, but it kind of made me like hungry for that. I'm trying to get that, but this time under my name.
Yeah.
But we're working on it.
That's
trying
dope.
To finish school, everything.
It's step by step, man. It's step by step. Like I said, you could put a plan together. Whatever you're doing, you put a plan together, but you ain't never gonna be ready. Never. You learn as you go. It's like you said.
That's true.
Yeah, you never gonna be ready. That's what I told Ricardo and Manuel. Shout out to them boys doing their thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Do you have a collab with them?
Hey, no? Man, we're in the works.
We'll get it there. You know what I'm saying? That'll be dope. But like I tell you, you never gonna be ready. Whatever you're trying to do, you never gonna be ready. You could set a plan. You know what I'm saying? You can set a plan together, and along that plan, you're gonna run across some rocky roads. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you learn as you go. Like you said, all right, I didn't have a videographer that day, but the next time I'm gonna have one. You know what I'm saying? So, and then the next one, you're gonna be like, all right, I ain't do this right, but the next one, I'm gonna do it right. So you just learn as you go. You're never gonna be perfect. You know what I'm saying? You see all these big artists nowadays still falling off on stage. It happens. You know what I'm saying? It's part of the game. But
game, man.
But as far as sacrifices, man, I know you said you sacrificed school, and right now you're sacrificing the music for the school. So any other sacrifices, like for me, whenever I had to do what I had to do, I couldn't party a lot with friends. A lot of friends will say you changing. A lot of, so sacrifices on your end that you've had to make for the dreams that you chasing.
Okay, I got 2 points right there. My sacrifice is, birthday parties, bro. Family events, like being with the family, bro. Like my grandma turning this age, my grandpa turning that age, my parents having parties, and my little siblings growing up. And then you got tocadas, like you got to work on weekends. Like you go to school weekdays, you got to work on weekends. So it's like I'm doing homework or I'm out like partying with different people, strangers, bro, where I could be having fun with my family,
or with your friends or with your girlfriend, whatever it is, if you have one.
Man. Like the thing is, like, it's a sacrifice. Everything's a sacrifice. You're paying the price for a better tomorrow. So definitely, and I think the second point is, if you got people telling you, like, why don't you spend time with me? A friend or a girlfriend, you got to tell them straight up, like, I love you, but, like, I'm doing this for, like I said, a better tomorrow, for, like, basically so we can all come up together, enjoy that fruit. But if you're telling me that, you fake and shit like that, like, like they don't really support you, man. Like, they got to understand, like, it's called respect. I know for sure, like, if I see somebody, like, working hard for their dream, and they can't hang out with us, bro, that's respect. Like, oh, damn, I see you hustling. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm not going to distract you. Whenever you free, hit your boy up, you know? Like, but if they do that to you, they tell you, nah, we ain't going to hang out with you. You changed and shit. Like, all this fame, money changed, whatever. It's not true, man. It's just like they want you for their own benefit.
Yeah. No, they didn't love you from the start. They didn't love you. Or they didn't want. You know, they just wanted somebody that love you gonna be back there supporting you, man. And and that's the thing. Even my little hairs went up, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I've had that happen to me a lot of times. You know, a lot of times happen to me. You know, a lot of people tell you, "I'm with you, I'm with you."
It's a lonely
but when
road.
the time come, I don't want you to do nothing with me. I just want that respect, loyalty, and trust. That's it. Other than that, I don't want nothing. But it comes like I said, it comes with a lot of a lot of sacrifices come with this because not everybody sees your vision, man. Only you see your.
No.
Not everybody
Nobody's
see.
Gonna see at the beginning, man.
Not everybody see you, and it's okay. It's okay for cause it's okay for nobody to see your vision, but they gotta understand too. And if they don't understand, you just gotta get out the way. I'm sorry, but I gotta get going.
That's true.
And there's been some negative people in my life that even tell me, nah, we gotta live for the day. What if you die tomorrow? At least I tried.
Definitely.
At least I tried. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're gonna be in your deathbed thinking about that whole life, man.
Yeah.
I got my grandparents telling me they wish they went to school, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I got my grandparents telling me I wish I would have done this and that. Everybody's gonna wish they did something, man. So just do it. You're gonna die anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's like we're not here forever, so that should give us a motivation to do something, man. You ain't got nothing to lose. At the end of the day, we're all still gonna like die, be judged for what we did, but we're still gonna be like, what would feel better? I did what I did. I tried my best, even though I didn't get to where I wanted, or I didn't try at all. What's gonna feel better, man? It's gonna feel better that you tried and you gave your everything. It's about giving your everything every day, man. Not just one day you wake up, you feel like giving up, man. I should be with my friends today. I should be with my girl today. Yeah, man. There's a time and place for everything, for sure. But give yourself a priority, because at the end of the day, it's a lonely road. You only got yourself.
Yeah, that's dope, man. And y'all hear that? He only 24 and he's speaking like he got down 50. You know what I'm saying? Y'all level up. Now I like that, bro. I like that, man. That you know, a lot of people nowadays, man, a lot of kids. Yeah, a lot of people nowadays. I'm the same way, you know. I'm the same goddamn way, but a lot of kids nowadays, man, they not chasing dreams, bro. They just living off the Instagram, off the TikTok, whatever going up. Like, come on, chase your dreams, have a plan. Like I said, you never gonna be ready, but have something going. Like, what is your passion? Do you like, like my sister, she like to cook cakes. All right, she doing her cake. Shout out Georgia Delicious again, man. You know what I'm saying? Doing her thing. And you love cars, get into mechanic. You love washing cars, get into car washing business. Like, it's not bad to have a 9-to-5, like I tell folks. What's bad is staying comfortable and just, especially like me and you, we come from parents that risked it all. They risked it all. Mm-hmm. They left their family behind. Everything. They left everything. They left their home. They came to a country that they don't know the language. They don't know how to write. They don't know nobody. And just to come and waste it all, just because we want to go drink every weekend with friends, do drugs with friends, did that. Like, have a dream, my man. You know what I'm saying? Man,
all of that is going to pass, bro. All those friends you think that are really with you, like, you got to let time tell. But for sure, don't waste your time, man, because time is the only thing that you got right now as you're young. When you get older and you have millions or whatever, if you have money, you're going to wish you were like 19 again, bro. Like, do you wish you were 8 years old again?
Shit, I wish I was 6. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that's exactly how valuable time is. Like,
beautiful.
Nobody can get it back. So be wise with your time. Be wise with who you hang out with who you invest that time with. Make sure you're doing the right things to get to where you want to be. Because money, you're going to lose money. You're going to lose people along the way, loves. You're going to lose everything, bro. But you're not going to get your time back.
Yep.
God's always going to be there. So
no, that's exactly what I said. Good. That's exactly what I said in the other interviews too, man. That everything I'm doing this entrepreneur life for, it's not necessarily for the money. You know what I'm saying? The money going to come. You know what I'm saying? But I do it for my time, my freedom. You know what I'm saying? I do everything I do is to earn my freedom. Just like you said, your time you're never gonna get back. So in the position I set myself in, what I made happen, all the sacrifices I fought for, wasn't for the money. It was for me to own my time. That's why I sacrificed. That's why I worked hard. Them nights, I had to sleep outside in my van. Them nights I had to sleep 2-3 hours. You know what I'm saying? Everything I did was for me to own my time. You know what I'm saying? But it comes with a lot. You're gonna lose a lot of people along the way.
Oh,
you're gonna lose, you're gonna lose a lot of money too. You're gonna lose a lot of time. So eventually you could gain that time back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, man. To the next topic
For sure.
about that. Did you ever feel like quitting?
Oh,
The music.
all
Every
the
goddamn
time, man.
yeah.
Yesterday, today, bro. Every day, bro.
That's how it
I
is.
feel like quitting, but the thing is, bro, like I said, like you ain't got nothing to lose, man.
Mhm.
Like who's gonna tell you like, oh, you didn't make it, like you gotta die now. Oh, you still gonna die regardless, man. Like it's the truth. But yeah, I do feel like giving up sometimes, bro, because you're on social media, you're like, damn, bro, these kids are younger than me and they're already like on TV and shit. Like, probably been doing this for a long time, and I had my vision. And when I was a little kid, I had goals to be like big by 23. I'm 24 now. I feel old, like you said, you sound like you're 50, but
yeah.
I do feel like I'm 50, bro. Like sometimes
you got that knowledge.
Yeah.
You got that knowledge, bro.
But it's just like I'm doing it, and sometimes I feel like I'm rushing it a lot, just to like, well, my goal is to like everybody's goal, retire their parents, give them everything, because they did a lot for you. Now you got to do a lot for them. But I'm rushing it, and I'm not enjoying the process. So sometimes I do feel like giving up because I don't see results. But the thing is, it's one step at a time, man. And I look back at last year, bro, I'm in a whole different spot. Maybe with more wisdom. Maybe I got less money. Maybe I got less, exposure as I did last year. But I got more wisdom. And wisdom, is like, this is Bible verse where, King Solomon, he asked for wisdom above everything, man. And he became rich. All of that, he conquered so many things. But he, like every human, you when you get so many things, you also fall, bro. So the one thing for sure is like, you got to be disciplined overall, have wisdom, because you're going to get that one day. Maybe maybe you lost money today, but let's say you got everything you wanted now. All right. But what's going to happen 2 years from that time? Like, you're going to lose it again, bro. Like, because you didn't learn anything. Like, all of this comes with sacrifice. All of this sacrifice is for a reason. It's for you to be smart about your decisions, for you to build character, not be like let me tell you this. There's a lot of people that get exposure or fame quick, boom, one day to the next, bro. So
one hit wonders.
Yeah,
quick.
And that does something to their ego, man. It without them wanting to, man. Like,
it's them out of their character.
Sometimes, they're unrecognizable from one day to the next, and struggle builds character for sure, man. And I think that's why we got to go through these hardships, through these sacrifices, because God, if He's putting you through these things, it's so you can overcome and be humble about it. Be like, all right, I know where I came from. I know what I had to put in to get this, bro. But if you could just get that out of nowhere, bro, like, no sacrifices, nothing.
Yeah,
you're gonna have a freaking bad ego. You're gonna be like,
yeah.
You're not gonna appreciate things.
Nah, I feel you. And nowadays it's a lot harder with social media. It's a lot harder because you seeing other people doing their thing and you feeling like you left behind. You know what I'm saying? So that it's everybody. Everybody's so caught up in what everybody else doing. You know what I'm saying? You just have to focus on your step and be happy about your steps. If yesterday, let's say you got your goals, right? You know what I'm saying? If yesterday you was 220 and you working to your goal to get to 215, hey, You know what I'm saying? Be like, always be consistent. This internet stuff is fake. You know what I'm saying? This internet stuff is fake. So don't believe everything you see on this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody's smiling on the internet.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. Just believe whatever Let's Level Up tell you. God damn it. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, man.
But look, nah, this internet stuff is fake, man. Just, just worry about yourself. This is all entertainment, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Definitely, bro. Nobody's gonna freaking like. You're not gonna get clicks from like posting videos of you hustling, like the boring stuff, bro.
Yeah.
So like, it's gonna be obvious that you're gonna post your success stories, like all the good stuff. I know I do that because like I don't want to post about me being sad. I don't like that. Like, this is my personal stuff. Like nobody cares about that at the end of the day. It's only you. Like you said, nobody sees your vision, bro. So they're not gonna understand you. It's a lonely road.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. It definitely is. And like I tell you, just keep going, man. You're on the right lane. If I sit another just random 24-year-old here, he gonna be like, hey, let's go turn up. Let's do this. Let's do that. Not a lot of people got that mentality. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, man, it's dope to hear somebody so young with so much knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
There's a time for everything.
Yeah, there's a time for everything, but not everybody that age speak like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope that you that you doing that. Just keep following your lane, man, and I know you're gonna do good things. And the thing about it is, man, sometimes we looking for that right moment, and that right moment always happen when you least expect it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's happened to me a lot too. I'm always in a hustle to trying to make something happen, and then I stop, and I had to, all right, Ricky, calm down.
Yeah.
And then when you least expect it, pop. That's when everything happened. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta be prepared though. Like, always.
Yeah, I mean, you be prepared, but like I told you before, you ain't never gonna be ready.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't never gonna be ready. That's why, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's harder for people that ain't have it like me. I my life roller coaster ride. Ups, downs, still to this day. You know what I'm saying? I had money, I lost money. So if they come with me with a big check, it's not gonna impress me because I've had it. You know what I'm saying? But you come with a kid that just got overnight success. They come with them with $100,000, $200,000, $300,000. He gonna go running crazy. He ain't never seen that type of money. So that's what changed him. That's what gets him out of character. So it's good that you already got that knowledge. You stable. So when that time come, you ready for it.
You know what a lot of people don't understand is like, you're not just gonna work hard right now. You're gonna work hard even when you're successful. Success is rented all the time.
Yeah, and shout out to Sig because he said something very important. Sorry to cut you off, but I have to say it out there. It's easier to make it. It's harder to maintain it.
It's hard, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's harder to maintain it.
You're competing with everybody who's talented, man.
Yeah, not just competing, but once you make it, your lifestyle change. You get a bigger house. You get car notes. You got your family, probably a house. So guess what? You got to maintain that lifestyle.
Everybody depending on you.
They depend on your ass now. All right? My bills got to get paid. Yo, son, it's the first. My bills up.
Oh, man.
So guess what? It's harder to maintain. The more money you make, the more money you got to spend. So that's why they tell you it's easier to make it because when you down here, you ain't got shit.
No, and you got more critics. You got a lot of people talking about you.
Yeah.
And whatever you hear, it might affect you as well. So you got a lot of eyes on you. By that time,
you
gotta be mentally stable, mentally okay. Like, I ain't gonna listen to this shit.
Yeah, no, that's how it is, man. And tell me a wild story, like in your music. I know the Grupo Firme was a wild story, but tell me like a wild story, something incredible that besides that moment that happened that you thought would never happen.
Man, I mean, it's been a lot of crazy stuff.
But something memorable that just comes up your head that you said, damn, man, like.
Well, I'll tell you something. I remember this one dude, he asked me, hey, you want to play for Grupo Frontera? I'm like, who's Grupo Frontera, right? And then we went to the spot, we played, and then it was Grupo Frontera's turn to go up. I saw them. I didn't know who they were, bro. I didn't know who they were.
Was they big at the moment or not really? They probably had one record.
That was 3 months like before they blew up, bro.
Okay.
3 months before they blew up, and they blew up quick. And I could just remember seeing them pulling up in a little van. And I was like, who are these guys, man? They had some following, on TikTok, but bro, 3 months después, made a song with J.O.P. 6 months después, they made a song with Bad Bunny.
It just blew out international,
bro. And I was like, what the hell, man? Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
You know, it's quick. It's quick.
You never know, man.
Yeah. And basically, I mean, I see a lot of things in every gig, man. Like, I deal with a lot of BS sometimes, you know, from like people. But overall, everybody, bro, I'm gonna just say this. We tend to hide our imperfections, bro. So if everybody tends to hide their imperfections, that means everybody thinks everybody's normal. So let's say I probably think, oh man, you're normal. You look normal. You look like you got everything together, bro. Everything's put together.
You're a strong individual.
You're just better at hiding your imperfections. Sometimes I feel like, damn, bro, something's wrong with me, dude. I'm always like good. I'm always happy. And then the next day, like quick, bro, I'm sad as hell.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's like an artist thing or like anybody can relate to me, but for sure, I met people that, you know, they tell me crazy things about them, but on the outside they look like they're perfect, like they're okay, but inside, bro, they're all hiding shit.
Yeah, no, and believe it or not, man, there's a lot of millionaires that are. Have you seen these millionaires killing themselves? They have all the money in the world, everything, but that don't solve, bro. Once you buy a Lamborghini, once you feeding for it, you buy it, a week later you got it. That shit don't excite you no more. Once you buy a yacht, whatever it is, you have to keep yourself, you know what I'm saying, at peace, like always good. Because why you think, yeah, you could see them happy, but they consuming drugs to keep that emotion happy. You know what I'm saying? So you see a lot of people doing all this and that to hide their emotions. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And once they don't have that, then they go into like a critical condition and then just lose it and kill themselves, and they got everything materialistic wise. They ain't got God, they ain't got nothing, you know what I'm saying? That really the shit that you can't buy. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm gonna give you a good analogy to that. Like there's some kids in Syria. I saw this one video where like they're all excited. And I'm like, what do you want? And they're like, I just want to try sugar. Like, bro, they don't have that over there, you know? It's like some places it's hard to get, like, a tasty treat. Here in America, we're full of it, bro. Everywhere, every gas station, like, 2 minutes away. You get Snickers, like, Kit Kat, everything, man. Like, you're tired of seeing it.
Yeah.
So imagine if you're a millionaire, bro. You're surrounded by this lifestyle, superficial lifestyle. Mm-hmm. You see Lambos, you see these nice restaurants, these beautiful women next to you, these watches, bro. But at the end of the day, you're just like sleeping by yourself. If you don't have anybody there with you that cares about you, you know, if you don't have your parents anymore, who are you gonna express your feelings to? Everybody just wants you for what you got. Like, bro, money won't buy you love. Money won't buy you your parents and
happiness.
That's not, man. You're not gonna have that. Like, you can't buy it. That's why you're rich. You're rich when you have people that love you,
genuine
that
people
you care about. Yeah. Definitely. And like, money is just,
and you're not lost.
Money's just a tool, man.
Yeah,
it's just a tool.
It's just a tool. Yeah, and you're not lost in the sauce, like we say in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? We're not lost in the sauce, because a lot of people lost in the sauce for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like I tell you, like you were saying, even going to McDonald's, even, you know, in the first interview I had with my homie Chapo, even just taking a warm shower is a luxury, man, because not a lot of people in other countries and in many little towns, they can't take, you know what I'm saying? They can't take even we goddamn turn the knob, we level it at how we wanna. Even those little things that we see as normal, shit is not normal for a lot of people. Normal, you know what I'm saying? So even that shit give me goosebumps. I'm like, goddamn, I'm more blessed than a lot of folks, and I say it almost in all my interviews. Sometimes even in my documentary, I said it. Sometimes I catch myself complaining over some bullshit, and I'm like, Ricky, get right, bro. You got more than a lot of people wish they was in your shoes. You know what I'm saying? It's just, of course, the level we trying to reach is higher, so it comes with a higher risk. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of people that wish they was in your shoes, just a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
You ever got your water cut off, bro?
Huh?
whole different feeling, right?
Yeah.
The water
it
cut
is.
off.
The lights, everything. You know what I'm saying?
Everything sucks,
so
right?
yeah. So it's like that, man. It's
Yeah.
like that for a lot of people. People can't even cut the water on. You know what I'm saying? Or none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a lot of things to be grateful and thankful for, man. That a lot of people get lost in the sauce, and you know what I'm saying? That's deep. We done got deep and let's level up. God damn it.
Man.
Yeah. It's dope, man.
I love it.
Now, and along the way in the music journey, have you learned? I know you learned a lot. You know, like you learned a lot, but have you learned a lot in the business, like entrepreneur side, or you just or right now you still figuring it out? Like, let's say opening up a LLC for your name, you know, all that stuff. Have you learned along the way?
Yeah, you definitely gotta make sure like you got your name registered. Nobody got that name. Like all your business side is great. Like you got copyrights, all of that.
Your
Publishing.
songs, all that publishing.
Learn how to collect your royalties, but it's hard, man. But you got to study that because like I know there's kids that I just want to do music, bro. But they're gonna screw you over if you don't know what you're talking about. Like how to gain money from that.
And it's happened a lot.
It's a business side, man. It's a $1 billion business.
It's
like,
a 90% business, 10% music. That's how it is.
Even in marketing, you gotta learn marketing, promote yourself. I think all of that goes into business. Because a lot of people, they pay a lot of money to make the song, but they pay $0 in marketing, man.
Yeah.
And I'll be guilty of that, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I'll make a song and then I just forget about it, bro. I just like, oh, man, I'm going to just share it on my Instagram story once.
Yeah.
And that's it. And then I'm like complaining, why didn't I get so many views on it, man?
Yeah.
Because you didn't make videos, you didn't content create, you didn't run ads, you didn't, you know, you got a demographic, you got a target. So you got to learn all about that. And be smart. Learn a little bit about business because that's gonna take you a long way.
Yeah,
definitely. It's gonna save you money.
Yeah, and about that, like dropping a single. How do you see the music nowadays? Because I know it's moving fast. As soon as you drop one, you gotta be prepared to drop another one. Because the audience already like everybody on YouTube. They like, hey, bro, all right, we like that one, but where's the other one?
Yeah.
You can't even drop albums like that. Like you just gotta make an album and drop one by one by one.
Man.
So how do you see that? Because back in the days, you know, it was a little harder to move around, you know, because you had to move disc around. But that same disc, you could use it for the whole year, 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, you got the internet. It's easy to throw it out there now. But shit, they want it right away.
Nah, man.
So
everybody's attention span is getting shorter and shorter every day, bro. TikTok's doing something to their minds, bro. Everybody wants something new because they get tired of it, bro. They got so much of it, you know?
And that's
everybody beside you is posting music. Everybody.
That's why the music's changing.
So what's happening to your song? You just posted that song like last month. Bro, there's like a million new songs coming out after that. Even if I post today, there's like thousands of songs coming out after today. So especially people are gonna be like, where are you going? Like, especially if you're an upcoming artist, like you don't got very much like attention. Like you have to post a lot of music, and that's a key thing that I want to work on, especially like getting out of school, focusing on that. Just basically retaining the market that
staying consistent.
Yeah. Consistency is what's gonna take you, man.
Yeah.
Consistency.
Hard work, consistency.
Quality.
Yeah.
All of that.
And if you're a dope musician, out of 100, 200 songs you do, one of them's got to pop. But guess what? Once that one pop, you got to have one behind it that's treasure too, that pops right behind it. You know what I'm saying? So, I know how it is because, you know, I deal with a lot of musicians and they tell me, bro, you know, we went from making 4-minute tracks, now they 2 minutes, now they probably going to 1.5 just because they got to keep the consistency and also, you know what I'm saying, like they just – like it's just basically keeping the consistency going because everybody after a week they already want a new one. So that's the hard thing.
Clubs are, bro, like come on, like the clubs are not gonna play your whole song. They're gonna play like 1.5 minutes of it. So I mean, like I can see why people make it short, you know.
Yeah.
And new all the time.
That's how it is, man. That's how it is. And any big future plans you have, like any shows coming up, or you still working on that, or you know, anything on your end that you want, you know, put out there for the public. That's really because you know I brought you on this show because some people requested me to bring you on the show. You know, they were like, "Hey, man," because I had the Ricardo Emanuel interview. They were like, "Hey, bro, we know somebody that's dope as hell. His name Uriel." I'm like, "Who is it?" You know what I'm saying? And then they I never heard of you. So I went, looked you up. They're like, nah, he dope as hell, bro. You need him on there. So shout out to all of them. They know who I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, folks requested you on here. So that's why you on here, because you leveled up. You know what I'm saying? Whether you not where you want to be, but a lot of people looking. A lot of people seeing your talent, and a lot of people appreciate your talent. So for them folks, man, let them know, man, because they following you, they behind you, they support you. Whether you see it or not, we support you too. And something for them, something that you have, coming up or something for them to wait. I don't know if you have an album or music.
For sure, we got some songs coming out. I got this one song coming out for I got this one video coming out for Para Arriba. It's a song I just posted like a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
And it's my first corrido, actually.
Okay.
Like full corrido I wrote.
Yeah.
But I got some plans, man. It's just like it's all coming in step by step. I'm really the one doing my own everything. Like I don't got a manager. I don't got nobody who's like telling me what to do. Like it's just me, and I like to keep it like that. But the thing is, having a team with you is helps you. It helps you a long way.
It's harder.
I got some shows too.
Yeah, it's harder and easier having a team. You know what I'm saying? It's harder and easier. It's harder because it's hard for everybody to move at your motion. And it's easier, and it's easier because they help you get the work done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But not everybody has that vision. So it's harder and easier to have a team. You know what I'm saying? But definitely it's like what you doing, you starting. So ain't no funds really coming in. It's really just going out. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's really just going out. So you got to pay. If you want a cameraman there, you got to pay him.
Yeah.
If you want music recorded, you got to pay this time.
Mm-hmm.
If you want a video recorded, you got to pay that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If you got a solid team behind you, you know that willing to risk it all with you, then you ain't got to pay. But if you got people that, I need my dough, bro, you got to pay them. So shit, it's like that, bro. It's hard. This shit's
like
hard.
That everywhere, man.
Yeah, any business you do,
everywhere.
Any business. Look, listen up. Any goddamn business you start, do not look for profits for 2-3 years at least.
Sure.
Do not look for profit. As long as that shit is bringing in money to pay the bills, or even there's some businesses that you probably not gonna see it in 2-3 years. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna see the shit in 2-3 years. You just gotta believe, walk in faith. If the shit don't work, get back up and go. Get up and do something else. If the shit don't work, at least you tried. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it is, bro. But if it worked, get what? The reward's gonna be high. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily talking money, but now you got the freedom. So yeah, man, that's dope.
I mean, right now we do see like some results. Like people see me on TikTok or Instagram from some videos I posted and stuff like that. I thought like, they didn't get no attention. Mm-hmm. But they're like, we saw you. Come play at our house, man. And sometimes we there for like 3, 5 hours, 7 hours, bro. Mm-hmm. We get paid that day. But we wouldn't have gotten that opportunity if it wasn't for like, the social media stuff or like the marketing, the videos. But it all comes step by step. That's what I'm talking about building character, man. It's not going to be given to you. If you're going through struggle, it's for a reason. Probably God wants you to be more humble about it in the future. Like he knows you're going to be big. So he wants you to like be able to manage all of that and basically know where you come from. Like, don't forget that, like, also, like, if you got that right now, be blessed, be thankful for every opportunity, because you never know, you might not get it, or maybe you did something wrong and like God takes it away from you, or like stuff like that, So always lo que tienes ahorita, like, you gotta be humble about it, porque, like I said in one song, Para Arriba, it was like humilde porque La vida va girando, bro. One day you up, next day you down, man. And you see a lot of artists that one day were like super big, bro. Selling stadiums, man. And then like somebody comes next, boom, they forgot about you, bro. Yeah. They say you fell off, bro. How you gonna fall off after a year, man? It's crazy. But it happens. It happens to like the best artists. And so like, bro, you just gotta like we said, like sacrifice all the time. Like you gotta basically compete with everybody or stay consistent even at the top.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's dope. And I want to shout out also my cuñado, my sister's husband. Yo, Eduardo, shout out to you, bro. I don't want to say it, but I'm going to put it out there. I don't care. He's the one that told me, hey, we need this dude on there. His brothers, you know what I'm saying? His brothers, the too. Homies. Yeah, the
shout
homies.
Out East Point.
Yeah, shout out East Point, man. They the ones that say, hey, we need Uriel up there on Let's Level Up. So shout out to the East Point side, man. You know what I'm saying? They the ones that say, hey, we need them up there. So yeah, that's dope, man. That's dope. Nah, so you know, man. Shout out Jalisco too. So you know who really who got you up here, man. But it's them and other people, you know. But it's dope. Like even if you don't see it, bro. Like people looking and they love what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And my advice to you is even on social media, stay consistent, bro. Stay consistent, because there's days I don't feel like fucking waking up. You know what I'm saying? Even me, like days I just want to go to sleep and say, man, fuck all this shit. I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't see the progress, which is going. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'm like, man, I just want to quit this shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't see where it's going. That's how it is. That's the beauty of this. You know what I'm saying? But keep being consistent, man. Post your shit. Even if it's an old picture from 6 months ago, it don't matter. Keep pushing shit in your stories, your Instagram. Keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have no manager to push this shit. Yeah, I got my homie Jay. Yeah, I got my homie Pancho. I got 2 homies, you know what I'm saying, that help me. But other than that, I wake up. Sometimes I'm like, man, I don't want to do this shit. But I got to keep them stories consistent.
You gotta start
I gotta be on their neck, man. Cause guess what? Tomorrow I gain a new follower. That follower ain't seen what they seen. The next day I gain 5 followers. They ain't seen what, you know what I'm saying? So just stay consistent, bro.
You're growing like exponentially, bro. It's not like a straight line. Sometimes you're gonna grow like boom, like up. You don't know how, you don't have a direction. It just goes up. But if you, like you said, you don't stay consistent, and that it shows as well. Yeah, no, you got to keep leveling up. You got to keep leveling up. Whether you know, do it for yourself, bro. Don't do it for nobody, because whether you do good or bad, they still gonna talk. But last thing, man, we usually tell these folks, you know, the audience, people chasing their dreams. You know what I'm saying? We usually got something to say to them, like what you know, something to motivate them. Something to motivate them. Throw something out there, you know, people that are hesitant about chasing their dreams. Hey, man, just don't compare yourself to anybody, man. You just got to focus. Whatever you're doing, get off your phone. Get off your phone and put God first, because without him, like, you can't really have that. You can't really do it without him. I mean, that's all I got to say. You got to be focused. Don't compare yourself. You're one of a kind. Like, just because you're seeing somebody doing it quicker than you or better than you, you got to do it at your own pace, and you got to do it the way you can best do it, you know? Like, and that's a big thing. Like, I learned through my experiences, man, just because they're doing it their way doesn't mean you got to copy their way. Yeah, bro, you got to study the game, get some ideas. Like, study that, be best at what you can do, and do it in a unique manner that you can offer it to people. Just be comfortable with who you are. Don't fake anything. But more than anything, don't compare yourself. Stay true. Put God first.
Let's get it. Yo, Uriel, I appreciate you. Hey, let's give it up for Uriel. He leveled up. That's why he's on Let's Level Up. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Level Up. For real.
I appreciate you for coming through, man. It's an honor. You know what I'm saying? If you like the content, subscribe, comment, like, share, all that good stuff. If I suck, let me know. Tell me what I need to work on, man. Your boy's new at this shit. You know what I'm saying? Your boy, I'm not new at the shit talking. I'm new at this shit. So let's level up, baby. Let's go.
Let's go.